feel like we all need a little bit of clearing, blessing, love. Okay. We are connecting with the intention to provide some clarity today and some insight for the highest and greatest good. We are surrounding you, your loved ones, and all that find this message with divine love. Okay, and so it is. I just ask that you ask your higher self, right? If this message is for you, okay? All right. We are going to use a Rider-Waite tarot deck today. So we are going to share with you what might be unseen or unknown as it relates to what you've been very hardly working towards. Okay, I feel like what you've been working towards has some ethics, has integrity, has value. Maybe it affects people's environment when it comes to their family life, their work, how they show up in relationships with one another, maybe even learning about their spirituality, maybe about themselves, maybe about yourself. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like this has a lot to do with your belief systems, and I feel like you've been very diligent, very committed, very devoted with the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles represents like, it's something that you're committed to every single day. It's also something that you've been building up, like maybe even somewhat on your own. I feel like it, yeah, building up. I'm getting that like there was something that came to a crashing halt. Okay, it's like something was lit on fire. I feel like this was so that change could happen. So that you could also be in alignment. And then I got the Hierophant. This is what, oh my gosh, look. Hierophant came out in reverse and then the Tower. So yeah, I feel like something wasn't aligned with your belief system and you had to light it on fire. I feel like there was energy that you were up against that did not match your values, your morals, your integrity, your ethics. And so you surrendered it to the divine, okay? It was like ungodly, even. It's like working against your belief system. And then I have the Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see, tell us more. All right, I have the Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot coming out next. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is like that slow moving, like there's no movement when you're looking at this horse. This horse is like at a dead stop. And sure, you know, the Knight is looking forward and is holding on to something, but I feel like it's taken a long time to get here. I feel like it's taken you a long time to get here. It's like slow and steady though. Like I feel like this is you knowing that there is a bigger plan with the Chariot. It's also like you're understanding like you had to experience the opposite of yourself, like the duality aspect of things, the polarity, because it was part of your training. Okay, I feel like this is something that you went off. It's like going to spiritual boot camp. Okay, I feel like you went to spiritual boot camp and you very well, you know, gained what you needed to gain. And now you are moving forward. You have this grit. So if somebody knocks you down, you get right back up again. You take your time getting back up potentially after, you know, maybe attacks. Maybe there's been some sort of devastation. But I feel like this is you understanding why it did not work out, whatever it was. I feel like now you have the perspective, the polarity, the perspective of what played out. I feel like this is you moving on to like greener pastures. There is this alignment. There is this blessing. Okay, what else do we have? The King of Swords. The King of Swords is representing somebody who thinks logically. Very strong mindset. Very decisive, very cutting sometimes, very blunt, maybe even punchy. Would you consider yourself punchy? I feel like you're a bit punchy. I feel like this is someone who stands on integrity, though. Someone who stands up for values. Someone who's authentic as well. I feel like this energy, or this could be you that I'm picking up on, that doesn't mince words. Like, you tell it how it is. And what you do tell comes from like out of this world energy. It's like you're made from the stars. This very much can represent your ranking. You may have a strong ranking position. You may have spiritual authority. So what you went through was for you to gain spiritual authority. It's like you went to boot camp. You went to spiritual boot camp. And I feel like you have the bruises to show for it too. It's like you might be a little banged up a bit. And then we have an Emperor energy. So this is again like that strong leadership vibe. I feel like this is, you know, again, like carrying the wisdom and knowledge that you bring to the table. All right, so with the Emperor energy, this also could be that either there's some sort of like dominating your own reality, like you're in charge, like you're the boss. I feel like maybe there was an abuse of power before, or maybe this was something that needed to be understood, that what you allow is what you will receive. I feel like there's this like calling back your power kind of energy. I feel like there was a lot gained in this situation, for sure. I feel like you're the one that's making the decisions now. And then I have the Sun card. I feel like you see, it's almost like you're starting to see yourself now. You're starting to see your potential, your power. There's clarity. I feel like maybe you are emerging as a leader in your reality in whatever way that is, whatever is God-given. I feel like you have a God-given right, okay? This could also be like a rite of passage too. You may have gone through a rite of passage, okay? I feel like many light workers have gone through, and many of us just in general, it doesn't even need to be the light worker title. I feel like many of us have been through like a gauntlet almost, and we've been asked to rise. I feel like this is like rising from the ashes. This is like Phoenix rising. And then I got the Magician in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like this was a bit of a training that you experience with the Magician in reverse. I feel like, let's see, what's with the Magician in the reverse? I feel like maybe you allowed others to have control over your experience, your destiny, but I feel like this is you calling your creative power back. Yeah, and then I have the Four of Wands. There could have been attempts to prevent you from moving on your path. I feel like those attempts to prevent you from reaching a certain level and celebrating. I feel like, again, a lot of protective, standing up for what you believe in energy. Ace of Cups. I feel like it's like there's no match. There's no, like attempt failed. Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups. Yeah, and then I have the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Swords. So yeah, someone is truly like all attempts thwarted, all attempts returned to sender, all attempts failed. I feel like it could be either against a Queen of Cups or being sent by a Queen of Cups. Maybe this is the Magician in reverse. So someone is abusing power, abusing their esoteric knowledge, wisdom, spiritual abilities, and gifts to try to prevent you from having the clarity to create from a place of love. Okay, with the Sun card, I feel like they misunderstood. I feel like there was this, again, emergence of you and your authority here. I feel like that is being seen in the environment, okay? And any attempts to come against you, I feel like they are experiencing their own chaos that they tried to send your way. Because I feel like all you did was bring love to the table, and you lead with love, okay? As the emperor, empress, whatever energy that represents. I'm getting the leader, the emperor is really speaking to the point of like a spiritual leader, a leadership. Maybe you're meant to kind of shepherd others along the path. Maybe they tried to prevent this. I do have, you know, someone experiencing confusion, illusion, maybe even substance issues. I feel like there is like an awakening happening, okay, for this energy. Again, chaos, confusion, competition. I feel like somebody's insecurities got the best of them, their jealousy, their envy, and they were operating from their shadow side and thought that their tricks and games would somehow benefit them. But then it ended up backfiring, and now they're haunted by what they wanted you to experience. I feel like they fell into their own trap. Okay. You win some, you lose some, I guess. If you're gonna mess with somebody, make sure you know who you're messing with, maybe. Yeah, make sure you know who you're messing with. 10 of Cups, like, yeah, somebody definitely played games and ended up with the short end of the stick here. Okay, I feel like there was some sort of family dynamic that has fallen apart. Okay, so there's some sort of realization here playing out. I feel like there could have been someone pretending to be something that they weren't, a lot of masks. Maybe there was a lot of others entertained. Maybe this is a secret. These are lies, secrets coming out. I feel like maybe there was a pretend that everything's hunky-dory, but I feel like in the background, it's really not. I feel like they're being haunted. There's some sort of haunted energy here. Yeah, and I'm getting it's as a result of, like, you know, abusing your power. So if you're using dark magic, if you're casting in any way through words, through the using words, actions, any of that to somehow affect a family, or I feel like, you know, whatever you send out is going to be return. I feel like there's a return to sender energy here. All right, what else do we want to know about? Like, it's also like part of what you experienced in this boot camp is, you know, how to understand the energy and how to use the energy sent your way and turn it upright. Okay, so this would be transmutation, even alchemy. I feel like you learned alchemy. You're also experiencing an awakening. You've been through awakening. There is some sort of enlightenment that is being gained here as part of this major life lesson. This could be for you, and this could be happening for those that may have tried to come against you in whatever way. I feel like, again, that realization, this awakening to the truth, seeing through the illusions, or maybe they are burdened by their own illusions, okay, of what a true family dynamic should be like. I feel like there's a change in perception. Someone's perception is going to be changed. We have a Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords energy is someone who has the ability to be unbiased. She holds the sword of truth and has this higher wisdom and knowledge that they have access to. This does not have to be a feminine energy. This can be masculine as well. I think what it's representing here is that even though the sword is sharp and it can be cut and it can serve two sides, right? You can either use the information to move forward, okay, because you've gained something out of the situation, or you can let it afflict you over and over and over again. I feel like there is some sort of freedom when it comes to this. There is some sort of you know, trusting that the information you receive, right? Swords is information, is going to bring you where you need to be. This is like trusting the process, trusting the information, trusting the guidance you receive to your path of enlightenment, ascension even. I have a Queen and King of Swords here. Okay, and they're like facing each other. Yeah. Again, there is this new beginning playing out. I feel like the old way of you seeing things, doing things, operating is over. I feel like there are major life lessons that were a catalyst to this growth. And I feel like, again, you went through an awakening process. I feel like you have changed, like maybe switched up on people. Maybe people didn't realize how much faith you truly had and where you are with it. Maybe you kept your awakening process and experiences to yourself. And then all of a sudden you come out swinging and they're like, whoa, who's this person? Where'd they come from? With the Fool card and the Page of Wands. I feel like you're going to get some good news about somebody else, or there's some sort of like common ground here. This is going to take you in a new direction. I feel like it is tied to a purpose here with the Chariot. I feel like you're going to need courage and confidence. All right. So it's like you having the confidence to move forward on your path and to take that leap of faith towards a new adventure with the Fool and the Page of Wands. This is you starting something new. We have the Ten of Swords. I feel like somebody, and this fell on the Queen of Cups, so I'm getting like somebody very much could be experiencing some massive endings in their life. Or this was something that was a catalyst for your own death and rebirth process. Yeah, and then I have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this would be a death and like a rebirth process. Okay, so I feel like all of this was a blessing in disguise. Okay, and now you can create on a much grander scale. I feel like there were things that were learned here, things that were necessary to learn, maybe through not the most ideal ways, but everything served a purpose, okay? All the pain, suffering that you experienced served a major purpose, okay? And it was to put you in a position of power, okay? Authority, all right? I feel like as a result of your experiences, you have gained a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. Let's see, Ace of Wands, we have the Temperance, and we have the Hermit. All right, so here we go. Temperance and the Hermit. All right, Temperance is, again, harmonizing, bringing peace on a large scale from a very high perspective, from a high ground. Like when you look at the Three of Wands, like they're elevated, they're in a higher position. They've made the conscious choice and decision to move forward in a new direction. I feel like you might be waiting for information. I feel like this is, again, like bringing peace, bringing harmony, alchemizing and transmuting energy. I feel like, again, this is you creating on a much bigger scale, all right, which is what you were here to do. Maybe you were playing it a little too small, all right? I feel like those tricksters that you were dealing with in the past, they're being seen, okay? Everything that was done in the dark is being illuminated, okay? I feel like your light irritates others' demons, and as a result, like, they will act a certain way towards you, and then they will be shown. I feel like there's this, like, oh yeah? You sure you want to do that? Oh yeah? You sure you want to do that? I would think twice about that. All right. I feel like the Hermit leads others towards their purpose, okay? There very much could be somebody coming in that, you know, has some sort of strong energy towards you. I feel like this is something, I feel like, or this is you taking action towards something you feel really committed and strong about. I have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So I would say whatever you're being directed to is for the purpose of making things better, okay, for future generations. I feel like that's where this Ace of Cups is coming in. It's like you're bringing love to the situation, and it's going to impact past and future generations here. It's like a new community, like how we operate in a society, but in a different way. I feel like this is the old way to do it, right? I feel like you're meant to share the wisdom and knowledge on how to do it better this time. I feel like there's a bit of that. There's a perspective change here, like a paradigm shift I'm getting. I do have the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like this is major energy here. All right, I feel like justice is playing out for those who thought that they could abuse, okay? I feel like fairness is being brought to the table here. I feel like there was an unbiased review of what was going on, and something was done that violated universal law, and as a result, there is some sort of just favor playing out for you. I feel like there might have even been like some sort of like attack. Yeah, look at. All right, someone tried to abuse, attack, steal, redirect your free will choice as an Empress, as a Divine Feminine. I feel like this is what's playing out. I feel like if there was, I feel like what's rightfully yours will be yours is what I just heard, okay? And so it represents like the Empress being able to create an experience, you know, love, emotional fulfillment, a healthy family dynamic, and to create, okay? The Empress is the one energy here that is that Divine Feminine, and the Divine Feminine energy has been suppressed for a really, really long time. And so there is this like rise of the Divine Feminine, and I would say that it's to bring balance to the collective, okay? And so this is like, you will rise with the Six of Wands. Like the Divine Feminine energy is going to rise and is going to bring balance to our experience here on Earth. 10 of Cups. I feel like there's a lot of energies trying to steer us away from this rise, but I feel like it's what's fair and what's just, okay? I feel like there is this co-creating energy, there is this love energy, okay, with the Venus symbol. This is Mother Nature, this is Mother Earth. It's like you're here to help with the evolving of societies, the existence, the civilization as we know it today with the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like there is this divine love that is supporting this initiative. I feel like with the scales and the sword and the justice card, there is, again, balance being restored, okay? And there are many that are working on this effort, and I feel like you very much could be one of them. You could be someone that supports this effort, or you can be directly involved yourself. I am getting with the, and again, like you're meant to work with others to do this, okay? I feel like this will be successful. This will bring victory. This is not that, this is something that not everybody can do. I feel like there's like a select, okay? However, like you don't do it alone. Like it takes alignment, it takes planning, it takes getting everybody on board, it takes a vision and executing it. It takes a team, okay? Like there's many wands here in the upright. And so when you see the wands in the upright, it's a coordinated effort, okay? And then we have the Three of Pentacles. It's a coordinated effort, okay? Regardless of what people think that they can get away with, I feel like they don't have the power that they think they have. I do have the Knight of Cups, so I feel like there is something coming in that might, again, shift some things here. So let's get a little bit more info, and then we will, what's this? Two of Wands. Again, like this is firming up plans and making that conscious decision, okay? I feel like this is like on the precipice. So it's like the outcome is the Six of Wands, right? But it might be happening at the planning phase is what I'm getting. The conscious choice, like everybody has a free will choice on which direction to take and what to align with. And I'm also getting like everyone has conscious creativity, and accountability. Okay. I'm getting like the conscious choice here is from an awakened, enlightened perspective, is that there is a better way. And are you going to be part of it, or are you going to be against it? It's almost like, are you going to stay behind, or are you going to move forward? This could be playing out when it's like your career, your life purpose, maybe your family, maybe, I feel like this choice affects many areas of your life. So oftentimes when you see the Hierophant is really about like the influence of a situation, as well as how that plays out in your day-to-day life. Okay, it's like how you show up. How are you contributing? And your full accountability of that. So with the Hierophant, I would say like this is really like, you know, religious beliefs, societal beliefs, spiritual beliefs, school, government, like all the aspects of society and how we live. Here's that Knight of Cups again. Something's coming towards you. I feel like, and it's in motion, okay? Different than the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to show you the difference here. One's like not even in any type of moving. It's like standstill. And see, you're seeing this white horse, positive, objective, whereas the dark horse is like a bit sketched. Okay, they're like, I don't really know if I want to do this or not. Like a bit of resistance, where I feel like the Knight of Cups has that optimism and is moving forward, right? It's like taking the good with the bad. So I'm getting a bit of that. I feel like there is something on its way to you. What is this? What is this that could be on their way? What do they need to be made aware of regarding this Knight of Cups? Page of Cups. All right, what's the Page of Cups? Okay, so someone has been left out in the cold, and now they feel like they should come towards you with some sort of fishy offer. I feel like it's coming from a place of they're in a really bad way, and it's almost like they've burned the bridges of everybody else, and like now they have to come back to you and kind of like save face. It's almost like they think that they can emotionally manipulate you, whereas maybe before they could, due to some abandonment wounds. But I feel like that is no longer a bother of yours. You've healed that. I feel like you see this energy coming, or you know it's a possibility. Again, tarot readings are what's a possibility. I feel like this is something that you've already burned to the ground, okay? And you saw it for what it was. Like this energy put 10 swords in your back, and they think that they can come back and try again. I feel like they are going to receive the smackdown, all right? Or they are receiving a smackdown at this time. Or they very well could be experiencing the 10 of Swords as a result of action taken against you with this Magician in reverse, okay? So I feel like karma's playing out here. All right, you reap what you sow, okay, with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this was a relationship dynamic. I'm getting that there's going to be a passionate new beginning, okay, in some sort of partnership. This could be romantic, it could be business, but I feel like they're almost trying to come in to prevent this from happening. Or they're going to tell you that the relationship they were in has now ended. And as a result of it ending, they're in a bad way and they may need your help. And so I feel like you have to use your discernment. Queen of Wands energy, Queen of Swords energy, King of Swords energy. Okay, yeah, I feel like there is communication and action being taken here. I feel like you're moving forward from this situation I feel like you understand your position here. You understand your value here. I feel like there might have even been some sort of glow up that's playing out here. I do feel like you are grateful for the experience, and you are grateful to be free from this past energy. I feel like you see it as it served its purpose, and now you're serving your purpose as well. Okay. What else we got? Okay, yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of healing in this situation. Okay, and I feel like as a result of you connecting, receiving information and guidance and trusting the information you receive, I'm also getting like there could be some sort of like sexual disease or sickness, or there could be a sexual addiction here. And that might have been why this energy that you might have been dealing with was, you know, doing the most. It might be as a result of the black magic, the dark energy, the manipulation. I feel like there was manipulation, quite a bit of it. And however you want to classify that, that's for your story. I'm reading for a collective, and I feel like there was a lot done behind the scenes with no care to how it affected anyone. I feel like it was for the sake of personal gain. I do feel like there is something, you know, that's not well playing out here. Truth, clarity. I do have the Leo energy. I do have strength. I don't think people can endure what they put you through. They're just made different, okay? You're made different. They're made different. I feel like the burdens that they placed on you, they are now experiencing as part of their own karma. I feel like someone's ego and pride got the best of them when it comes to financial gain. And I'm getting that they chose greed over love. And I feel like they are paying the price for this. Could have been with a water sign, feminine energy, doesn't have to be though. But I feel like they thought that they were going to win by trying to take an energy down here. This could be feminine or masculine. I'm getting that there could have even been like a breakup of a family dynamic. I sometimes switch the cards on accident. Let me just put them back. I'm a stickler about these. All right, so if someone is very burdened, very, very much burdened, they're feeling it right now. Again, like they have to experience this. Like you experience your process, your pain, your healing, they have to experience it too. On their own, mind you. Like you cannot help, you cannot get engaged in this. I feel like there is this energy of someone giving to multiple people. I'm also getting like they're burdened by the fact that like whatever they did to you, you're actually using to help other people so that they don't go through what you went through, or you're helping them see what they need to see. Like maybe it's energy, maybe it's learning how to use their spiritual tools, maybe it's, you know, using the energy sent their way to inflict pain and suffering. You're teaching them how to flip it to work for them. And I feel like that was never the plan. The plan was never for you to be successful, especially with the pain and suffering they sent your way. And now you're using it to help relieve burdens elsewhere, not just for yourself, but for other people. That was not part of the plan at all. Okay, so whatever this energy tried to burden you with, they are now burdened by what they sent your way, but also by watching you successfully help others on your path. Okay, Empress, Emperor energy. I feel like they never could see this coming a mile away. I feel like, you know, right. Heartbreak, betrayal, and deceit. Okay, holding on to your energy. So there could be a call to move away so that, or just energetically protect your energy more frequently. So the offer that's coming in is strictly dickly. I don't know. It just came to mind. It rhymed. I'm going with it. I feel like the intention here is not good. And again, like super important that this be cut off at the pass. Like you already know the intentions, okay? The cup is full of poison. I feel like this energy thinks that they can come your way and, you know, they're being motivated. They're being manipulated by shadow dark energy. Okay, the intention, I feel like this energy has some sort of addictions, okay? Something that is a blockage for them that they need to heal through. They very much could be someone who drinks a lot, someone who parties a lot, someone who falls for temptation. I feel like there was a lot of holes in the aura, or there was a lot of holes that needed to be healed. And instead of them being healed, I feel like there was energy that was used to access via those holes in that aura. And with that, there's been like, they've been running amok. Okay. So I feel like someone is experiencing like this energy. It's like they're carrying this energy on their back. They're being manipulated by this energy. All the things, all the challenges and obstacles in their life is as a result of their connection to this. Okay. So this isn't going to be freed until they do the work. There's something that needs to be released regarding all of this. All right. And then we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Like they think that they can come your way and juggle you again with others. Okay. Again, they're still operating from the shadow energy. Okay. I feel like this energy realizes that like they're not stable. They're not secure. They're having a hard time maneuvering through anything. The Four of Pentacles, the Devil, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to create some sort of imbalance for a star, a healer, an intuitive, a psychic, someone who is meant to bring healing to the collective in some way, to Mother Earth, some energy worker, sound healer, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Somebody who has the light of God in them. They want to take down someone of the light. And they think that if they continue to hold on to your energy and try to manipulate you, that could work for them in some way. I feel like this is like someone sold their soul. And if they don't deliver you, they're going to be delivered. I think it's happening from a place of fear. There's a lot of fear here. All right. So there's like this attempt to stop somebody on their purpose here. And I feel like, you know, this is for awareness. And then again, the Five of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, again, to create some sort of confusion. Okay. I feel like there could be a Jezebel energy related to this. Chaos magic. Maybe even manipulating this past energy to come and try to offer something to you, to entrap you again in that triangle, the triangulation, so that they can use you as a source, an energy source. Okay, so this is energy harvesting. They want to energy harvest. I can't even make this up. I mean, look at this. Okay, so, you know, take it if it resonates, and if it doesn't resonate, that's totally fine too. All right. I feel like there's something far better coming your way. And this is somebody who's not a page. This is not somebody who's a knight. It's a King of Cups, okay? I feel like you realize that whatever this was had to come to a crashing halt. There's something far better for you on the other side of the light here. I feel like this is like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, okay, we have a Five of Swords. Yeah, a lot of lying, a lot of defamation, a lot of like past scandal energy. Look at Five of Swords and Six of Cups. Okay, this past person did the most. They continue to do the most. Okay, you're very protected. You're divinely protected. Okay, I feel like you stand up for what you believe in, and you stand up for your truth, no matter what is said or done behind your back by anyone that you have known in the past. This could be family, this could be friends, this could be siblings, this could be coworkers. Like, what I'm getting is that regardless of what they say or do, it's almost like you I feel like you're showing up in a way that they didn't anticipate. So I feel like maybe they thought that you would be down and out, but you actually rose to the occasion. Like, it's like you rise in trouble, in challenge, right? Like, they will repeat the cycle because they're there hasn't been any healing. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. I feel like they are receiving really bad karma. I feel like the lessons that they will be learning will be life-changing. Okay. Okay, we're taking this one. Yep, Seven of Swords. I feel like this is what they're about to learn about, maybe directly. I feel like this is like, oh, okay, you want to show up like that? Let's see how you like it. I got that yesterday. So I do feel like this is also like, you know, what else should I say about this? I feel like there's something new for you on its way to you. And then I have, it's a collaboration. It's a commitment. I feel like someone's desire to work it out with you. Okay. They may want to offer and say, I want to work it out. I want a new commitment and I want to take it seriously now. Or this could represent like them trying to interfere in a new offer coming your way, maybe as it relates to a project or a commitment. I feel like whatever this is, be careful what you wish for. It might come true. I feel like this is like wishing ill will. Okay. This is wishing ill will. I feel like someone trying to affect someone else's new beginning, okay, here is going to affect what happens to them instead. So it's almost like I'm seeing like the wheels spin around and they're thinking everything's going their way and they're sending all this toxic energy out. They think they're going to gain from this. They work with others to do this. Then they come to find out like, shit, someone stopped the wheel. Now the wheel's going in the other direction and shit's starting to hit the fan, okay? They're having to try to stand up for themselves and defend themselves. I feel like whatever was said about you is now being said about them. It's almost like, it's like Back to the Future. I don't know, it's really weird. I'm seeing this wheel and it's going back the other direction. And again, it's representing this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Four of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and whatever commitment this is. So if they want to prevent love coming in for them for the rest of their lives, because they try to send that to you, that is going to be their experience. And that's why you have to be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. That's what they want me to say. I feel like there was a lot of ill will sent your way and it's being returned to sender. And it's for the purpose of learning life lessons. Okay, I feel like they're being accountable for the actions taken against you. So anything that they want to wish upon, manifest, create, I feel like everything that they value is being redirected. Okay, so if they valued material things, they're losing access to those material things. Remember how I saw in the beginning of the reading the Eight of Pentacles? I feel like they have tried really hard to come against whatever you're meant to do here, okay? And it's almost like these energies, right? These characters, okay? They were manipulated to think that they would benefit from coming after you. And it actually worked against them. I feel like they were bamboozled. Yeah, bamboozled. Queen of Wands. Someone who has this insecurity, this fear, this anxiety of you being better, but there's like this someone trying to keep someone trapped, stuck. Okay, it's like spell casting. Okay, there might have been a lot of work done to sacrifice somebody, okay, for their own sake, for their own personal gain. And they somehow were promised something with this and they never received it because it got returned, okay, because the energy they came after was a star. And I feel like the spiritual teams here allowed this to initiate, activate, empower. And I feel like now it's time for there to be a kickoff to maybe this energy's process. Maybe it's an awakening process. Maybe now they're having to surrender and sacrifice. So I feel like this is up to like divine intervention with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. But I do feel like, yeah, I feel like either they're saying that this Queen of Wands, or who might have been using their spiritual authority and gifts to cause harm, will experience the harm that they wanted to cause, is what I'm getting. So the Queen of Wands could be an actual feminine energy, or it could be masculine. It doesn't matter. What I'm getting is whoever used and abused their powers, their gifts that were given to them by the divine, by their birth, like divine birthright, and they went and used these to sacrifice and abuse for their own pride and ego, for their own personal gain, they will experience what this is. So be very careful what you wish for, because I feel like this is playing out right now. This is like spiritual jail. This could actually be physical jail. So someone very much could be locked up or feeling confined, feeling bound. Someone tried to bind somebody, and by binding them, they wanted to steal. Okay. They thought that they could do this over and over again and get away with it. I feel like the divine saw this plan out, and how there's now time for this cause and effect to play out. I feel like cause and effect, the universal law of cause and effect, is playing out when it comes to whoever tried to bind somebody and steal their destiny, to steal their hard work. I feel like, again, this is all being manipulated by this energy. Like, they don't even realize their demonic attachments, okay? And so I feel like they will be seen. I feel like they very much could be ignoring this, but I feel like they will be shown. They will be shown. They will know, I'm getting. They will know. Again, all to prevent this, this energy, the star energy, which brings like hope and love and optimism and healing, and has a specific purpose here when it comes to, you know, working with others and anchoring in, you know, that new ascended energies, right? Meant to co-create Mother Earth, our planet, and our free will choice to enjoy happiness and love and kindness over confusion, control, and manipulation. I feel like many of us are here to legit do it different. And so they try to intervene in this, okay? They're going through it right now. All right, so that's this is the story I'm picking up today, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I have a lot of compassion for all those of us who have been through this process, and I pray for healing for those who, you know, may be experiencing the difficulties now. I feel like there is purpose in all of it, and so I pray for resolution. I pray for peace. I pray for harmony. I pray for love, and most of all, I pray for their healing, because that is what we need the most here on this planet, is healing. So sending lots of love out there. Take care now.